Conversation between patient and neurologist. Understanding Parkinson's tremor versus essential tremor. Doctor, I've been noticing a tremor in my right hand, especially when I'm resting. It's been worrying me. Could this be Parkinson's? That's a good question, and I'm glad you brought it up. Tremors can be caused by different conditions. Let me ask, do you notice the tremor more when your hand is at rest or when you're using it? It's mostly when I'm sitting or lying down, not really doing anything with my hand. It seems to stop when I'm moving it. That does sound like a resting tremor, which is more typical of Parkinson's disease. Parkinsonian tremors usually happen when the muscles are relaxed, like when your hands are resting in your lap and tend to decrease with voluntary movement. Oh, I see. How is that different from essential tremor? Good question. Essential tremor is usually an action tremor. It appears when you're using the affected muscle. For example, people with essential tremor often notice it when they're holding a cup, writing, or reaching for something. It gets worse with movement and usually improves at rest. Patient. So the timing of the tremor is the main difference? Yes, that's a key difference. Also, essential tremor tends to run in families and often affects both hands symmetrically. Parkinson's tremor usually starts on one side of the body, often in a hand or leg, and can be accompanied by other symptoms like stiffness, slowness of movement, or changes in walking. That makes sense. Is one more serious than the other? Essential tremor is typically not associated with other neurological problems and doesn't affect life expectancy. Parkinson's disease, however, is a progressive neurological condition that affects more than just tremors. It involves movement, posture, and eventually can impact speech or mood. So, how do you tell which one I have? We'll start with a detailed neurological exam to look at the type of tremor, your movements, and other signs. Sometimes, we might order imaging like a DAD scan to help differentiate Parkinson's from other tremor disorders. Based on that, we'll be able to make a clearer diagnosis. Thank you, doctor. That really helps me understand what might be going on. Of course, we'll work through this together and figure out the best next steps for diagnosis and treatment.